Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 9 of Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. A little disclaimer for you all, this series on Twitch is far in the future from when this episode airs, so keep that in mind when providing feedback in the comments. Thanks, and let's get going, which needs copper. Wall coolers are some power-hungry devices. That also means that if I'm setting up wall cooling, I need to start pulling X. Oh, Jesus. I need to start removing X, or I could start removing X out of my Atmo. Because if I'm going to cool the base, I'm going to have base gas. So that also means setting this up too. All right, so my airlock's set back up again. N2 and CO2. We'll just keep moving this around. As it sucks up the X. What's generating the heat? Oh, the planet. I'm on Venus. It's a little hot on Venus. Alright, so working on the AC1. So let's do this. Wall coolers. Actually, before I do wall coolers, let me start to get X again. Yeah, you didn't realize I was on Venus? I should have had the yellow Venus lights on my face here. But I didn't. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, what am I? Oh, Jesus. I'm a little slow today. I didn't need to go outside. Just a little slow. I turned my vents on from the inside. I remember that now. Yep. Alright, so there is still micro X in the Atmo in the base. Alright, so if it's still pulling gas, yep, there, the nitrogen is climbing. Obviously, I'm not going to survive on a small battery, so let's switch with this. As far as I could... No, there's still a little bit of X here. Yo, work faster. Stupid scrubber. The more volume you've got in your base, the harder it is for the scrubber to get it all out. But the scrubber is nowhere near capacity. I just have to be patient and wait. Alright, so wall coolers. Now, it's not very efficient, but what I'm going to be doing is having all of my wall coolers on the same wall for convenience. Yeah, it's just some peaceful music. I will put my wall coolers... Should I put them here? This is kind of central to the base, right? Oh, the other thing I'm gonna need for wall coolers, I think, is honest vacuum. I actually don't know how to cool on this planet, but I think I'm going to require vacuum. Boingy, boingy. So that also means, sorry, Scrubber, I'm going to be introducing more X into the Atmo here. You've worked so hard. What is the X in the atmosphere? It's like chlorine. It's crud you don't want to breathe, in other words. Does anyone have any experience trying to use wall coolers in a heated environment like this? I'm pretty sure I need to put the wall coolers on the radiators of the wall coolers on in vacuum. But, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Man, this CO2 tank is like a wee bit too pressurized for my comfort. Okay, I'm gonna go with my gut here because maybe no one knows the answer. So here we go. We're venting our base out yet again. All right, so the reason I'm doing this is I need to set up a room that allows for vacuum, which in other words means not windows, because windows break too easy. So I'm just replacing what was windows with floors. So that I can vacuum out a section of the world so that I have a vacuum chamber for the coolers to work. I might want to make more large batteries for spares. Oh, yeah, I probably should. I don't, I'm not excited about having to do more steel manufacturing, so I'm trying to hold off on using my steel unless it's, you know, absolutely necessary. Water in pipes with radiators as an effective way for temperature. It's good to know. I'm just trying to think of all the things I need to do. Kind of complicated, and it's really annoying to have this door. In fact, let's deactivate this door so I have freedom of movement until we actually need it. Because being locked through an airlock is... It's nice to have it built, but, like, it's slowing me down considerably. As you can see, I'm just, like, stuck in here constantly. Cancel pressurize. Just let me in. Hopefully it will allow me to deactivate it. Okay, it worked this time. It was just bugged last time. Okay, cool. So I need 1 wall, 2 wall, 3 walls. Yeah, I need a bunch more stuff. Okay, so up here, these are actually going to be removed. Where's all my steel? Here it is. Because what I want to do is I want to have an airlock into a vacuum room. So this here is going to be my vacuum room, where I vacuum seal it. And then I need an airlock into it just to make sure it's like is actually vacuumed. But it can just be a simple airlock because there's not going to be air inside. And double painting everything. Cool. That might be enough walls for now. And then here, it's not exactly convenient, but I'm gonna be putting wall floors here instead of framed floors. Might be harder to place things. Oh, daytime, go away. Uh-oh. Wait, what made that noise? I like that noise. I gotta figure out what's trying to explode. Stop trying to blow up. All right, plastic, plastic, plastic. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I... Oh, darn it. Stop trying to blow up, base. Not window. Wall. Quick. Alright, I should be airtight now. Something in this base is trying to explode, though. So let's figure that out. That doesn't sound good. This intake pipe is... Okay, I don't know why. I guess the filters couldn't keep up? But I can fix this, I can fix this. You stop. Everything else keep filtering. Alright, so now the pressure is alleviating. I think the vent overwhelmed... Yeah, the vent that I have here overwhelmed this pipe and hyper pressurized it. So now at this point I'm just filtering what's left in this pipe that this vent captured. But I'm glad I was near the base and it was groaning and making noise at me, so I knew to check it, because could have been bad. Well, narrowly it was. It is a very unsettling sound, and I think it's supposed to be extraordinarily unsettling because it's like your death is impending. Oh, I am not airtight. Uh-oh. Print! It's getting hot! Ah! Okay, so not ideal. But at least it's not going to be 500 degrees. It's 400 out right now, and it's only 200 in here. But we are airtight now. So this little chamber didn't get done. Everything is so complicated. So these wall coolers are going to have pipes that go into the vacuum chamber. So let's print up more plastic sheets for that vacuum chamber. I'm not even quite sure how many I need. So now we shouldn't hear the pipes are going to blow noise, because, yeah, it's not near its max. But is our nitrogen? Nope, nitrogen is still not near max. I would like to eventually make my entire base's atmosphere nitrogen. Or not entire, but the majority nitrogen. Yeah, that was a very unsettling noise. That was awful. Alright, how many do I have? 24. Let's do 24. Might be more than I need. So the other thing I'm gonna need here is doors. So let's do 2 kit doors, iron and copper. Here's the iron, or here's the copper rather. And I'm ridiculously low on iron again. I don't even recall using that much. So 2 kit doors for an airlock into the vacuum chamber. Does my whole base need to be double walled if I'm not going to vacuum pressurize it? No. But the double walling is also a security measure in case I, you know, because if it wasn't double, all it would take to vent my base is a crowbar like that, and all of a sudden I'm poof, everything, you know, all my plants would die. The thing is, I believe that seeds are really, really expensive, so if you have like a plant die off, it can be very pricey. So it's best to just double wall things as insurance than to risk not doing it. Recharging. My air tank looks real low. Oh, that's because it's really hot in here.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high.
Oh. Darn it.
Temperature critical.
Because of the... Here, I'll just put the waste tank in there.
High.
Yeah, so what ended up happening was, because there's so much gas in here, I can't use the waste tank vent right now. But let's get some oxygen. I'm gonna do this just the mechanical way of unwrenching the oxygen, sticking my O2 tank in.
Air tank critical.
Done. And then wrenching it back down. As if nothing ever happened. Oh. This pipe network is now cleared. That means this waste tank's empty. Cool. Alright, it just fixed and finished. So that means that there's no more gases being introduced. We almost filled up our nitrogen tank. We basically are still sipping X. Do you middle pressure the space between the walls? What do you mean? Like the frames that I'm standing on? Because if so, frames are like vacuum. They're technical vacuum. Which is strange. All right, what else are we going to need for the vacuum? I'm going to need a passive vent. I'm going to need another active vent. So let's get an active vent. Iron, gold, copper. This is indeed the same base, and you can just check uptime for how long it's been going. Alright, so that's an active vent. Let's start putting all this stuff in the backpack. I'm going to need a lot more cables than I currently have, but I'm pretty much out of copper. So I'll probably take the remainder of my copper and just make all 22 cables out of it. It is cooling down, so soon I'll be able to go out and do some mining. You've been watching the Mars series? Oh. Yeah, that's probably pretty confusing then, because this is Venus. Men are from Mars. Rad's from Venus. And that was the last of my copper. To a good cause. All right, what's going on? Music? Why aren't you playing? Now that the sun is starting to go down, it is cooler outside than in the base. Even though the sun's still up. And yes, these walls are facing different ways. Do I care? Not so much. I guess my door to this chamber will be here. Like that. Alright, we need glass. And then I need a bunch more walls. As you saw, it's not going to be 1 by 1, it's going to be a 1 by 3. I'm fine with that. So glass with a crowbar. Do you guys are you? Oh, this is the wrong kind of door though. Problem. These doors are not going to be strong enough to withstand vacuum. Our hand drills to deconstruct. And welding wrench to deconstruct. That's embarrassing. Yeah, glass doors are definitely not it. All right, let's try this again. Composite door. All right, let's put it in the middle. And then we can have stairs up to it. All right, so here will be a 3x3 vacuum chamber. I will, yeah. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more walls. And then 20 plastic sheets. While I'm doing this, let's go ahead and get that vent going again. And we have to make sure that our nitrogen tank doesn't explode. So 10 more walls. Plastic sheets. So nitrogen, you're at 7. Carbon dioxide, you're precariously close to 10 there. Can anyone double check for me if the portable tanks do rupture at 10? Because I might need to leak some carbon dioxide. And yeah, I should hunt for copper, but I want to get the vacuum chamber squared away. As a bit of, I also need to hunt for iron too. My iron's terrible. All my, I think gold. I have a bit of gold. So it is. I am precariously close to that rupture point. Got it. So basically, if this tank heated up, but soon I'm going to be using that carbon dioxide, so I'm not that worried about it. And I could also just add some pipes to that to like lower the pressure. That would be a really cheap and easy thing to do. Oh, stupid vent sucked me in. Alright, so one wall. Oh, did I not calculate the roof? No, I did not. Oh, no, I did. And then we're also going to want stairs, but for that I need iron. Okay. Let's make sure our nitrogen's not going up too high. 8. 8 is enough for me for now. Okay, mining. Or actually plastic. Plastic. I don't really know how much plastic I'm gonna need. We built 10, so like 20-ish. What'd you miss? I almost blew up my base from... Well, actually, let's stop blowing up the base still. Let's go ahead and analyze this. Okay, it's still climbing. It's not danger point yet. But as you can see, there's so much that likes to blow up in this game. Nice. It's like my little asylum. Oh, and I have one sheet left. Cool. So I printed more than I needed, and it's perfect. Just about. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. The floor of lock? I could. Alright, so our nitrogen's fine. Carbon dioxide is like, oh, it's close, but it's alright. Okay, mining. No excuses. Gotta get some iron. Gotta get some copper. This seems to be a good field of copper. And time for my mandated water break. Yeah, the iron, I need iron for stairs. Well, I need iron for a lot of things, but like primarily stairs. I ran out of iron, ran out of copper. I do have like 76 grams of gold left, which is pretty good. What, hydrate in real life? Can do. Piping hot coffee. Well, that feels good. Or, not coffee, tea, whatever it's called. The other lovely liquid. So, the game plan. To get the vacuum room ready, to set up an airlock for the vacuum room. Question to you all. Should the vacuum room be accessible from inside my base? I guess I don't have to go in there very often, so that's why I didn't set it up to be only within the base. But then I'm thinking, like, do I want it accessible inside the base? I don't know. What's a vacuum room? It's a room that I turn into a vacuum. So the problem on this planet is to cool things down. It's hard to get rid of the heat or whatever. That's an accident waiting to happen. Okay. So I'll have it just from the outside. So in order to cool things down, I could be wrong about this. I don't have any confirmation about the game mechanics exactly, but I think the way to do it with wall coolers is to have it set up that the wall coolers run through vacuum. Even though in real life you can't radiate heat to vacuum, this game allows you to do it. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am, I've been working on the wrong project this whole time. But we'll see. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a vacuum room. I missed 2 walls in the vacuum room. I actually didn't. Those walls are steel frames, so they're plenty hardy for vacuum. I didn't need them. It's not that I missed them. It's that they weren't required. Oh, sun's coming up. Yeah, so I think vacuums are fine to do, yeah, to radiate heat out. So that's how I'm gonna build it, so that I can cool down my base. Because otherwise, if I had wall coolers trying to cool down the base in Venus atmosphere, they wouldn't do anything. It's just too damn hot to run a, you know, it's like you can't stick an air conditioner, you know, you can't expect an air conditioner to really work between 2 unbelievably, ridiculously hot atmospheres. So, you know, that was the idea of the vacuum room. All right, it's getting too hot in here. But we did get a whole bunch of ores, so let's get inside. Crunch. And start smelting. Okay, tell me my filter's empty. Just do it already. Oh, this song's called The Blue Pearl. I bet it's about Earth. But this artist has been putting me, like, honestly fast asleep, so I may want to change the soundtrack. I am getting sleepy. Seems like seconds. Yeah, man. Without huge surface area, the radiators would even work poorly in vacuum. Yeah. So there is radiators. You can make radiators, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Rad E-A-Tor, which requires gold and steel. So we're going to have all 3 of our coolers piped in to the same radiator network. I'll probably start to try to do it just with 1 cooler to see, like, as a proof of concept. And then on the other side of this wall is going to be my vacuum room right here, like above where my head is. And the vacuum room is going to allow me to try to draw heat out of this room and cool this room down to a temperate temperature. And then once, if it does work, if my cooling thoughts do work, then the next thing I need to do is to set up a gas sensor in this room and run, and 2 memory sensors and like a writer and whatnot, so that I can turn on the cooler, so that it doesn't keep running until my plants freeze. Right? We have to maintain the right temperature. And then what I need to do over here is to cool down the gases. Yeah, I know. Cool down the gases inside my tanks here. So I would need to also add radiators to the pipes attached to the tanks so that my tanks could cool down too. I also need to collect far more X than I currently have, because X is going to be my coolant. So I'm trying to think of a way for me to collect X better. It might be to set up a passive vent. Oh, you know what? I could probably do that right now. But, oh, there's my copper. Let me, before I forget my, what I'm working on. Okay, sorry. This artist, your music's just gonna be skipped over. It's too atmospheric, it's too calm. In fact, to wake me up. Here we go. Ear destruction warning. Just throwing it out there. Just gotta get a little wake up music here. All right, so the pipes that I was working on. Yes. Am I out of pipes? Oh, they're in my backpack. No, it's not Prodigy. YouTube's probably like, my God, my eardrums. All right, there we go. Now I'm passively sipping X from Atmo. There we go. I'm definitely awake now. There's no doubt about that. Let's give you all some party Yoda. He's like, leave me alone. I'm so over this. All right, there we go. I am awake. And now back to like sleepy music. I'm trying ambient music, but it's not really working for me. Melting, smelting. Let's go. Boom. All right, stairs. We need a set of stairs for good shot, but miss at like 1 foot. We need a set of stairs for the airlock so that I don't have to use jetpack every time. And I should have one. Oh, this is the Atmo printer. This is the, yeah, wrong thing. We should have stairs for the front door too, because that's annoying too. So set 2 set of stairs. Did you miss any explosions? No, I almost had one. So now what we're doing is, even though it's like midday and super, super hot, the way I've set this up here, this little bypass, it's actually pretty smart. This passive vent allows air to freely, oh, my stairs, right. I don't want like, oh, here's the second one. It allows air to freely flow into the intake here so that it can just keep sipping X from the atmosphere. Because I want more X, and I'm doing it now for like 10 watts, which is pretty cool. Should I have stairs with rails in my base? No, right? You know, if I break my ankle, I break my ankle. Hell no. Wow. Okay, all right. All right, so we got the stairs. What else are we gonna need? We've got, we need more cables. But I'm good for now. Let's keep smelting. This little arc furnace is pretty handy, huh? Just throw things in there. It comes out here. What was the previous music? It was, BFG Division from Doom soundtrack. And because my arc furnace now has a hopper, I can actually just queue things up. Yeah, it's Doom's soundtrack. Figure it was good wake-up music. It would make more sense if I was on Mars, though, to be fair. It's not for everyone. So the other thing I need in the vacuum room is the radiators. And they're made with steel, which I'm going to get out of my auto lathe. Boop. And they're also made with gold. Boop. I'm not going to make... Oh, liquid radiators too? Oh, dang. Cool. There's 2 types of radiators now. I'm going to do gas radiators. And I'm only going to make 3 of them because I want to prove the proof of concept. And if they work, then I can add more radiators. But radiators are kind of pricey, given that they're steel and gold, so... Hello? Wow, this is just the most opposite music now. Look at my X. Oh, yeah, it keeps climbing. And it's good temperature out. God, I love when that sun goes down. That, like, Martian or Venus color is just awful. All right, so let's set up these stairs and work on this airlock. So this stair here is just basically going to be underground. It's just so that I don't get caught on the lip anymore. Venusian. Here's the other stairs. Voila. All right. Then we're going to want a active vent. And I'll put it here. Like that. That's fine. Have it be a straight pipe. This will be the simplest active vent. And then a passive vent there. That's for the airlock, so that we can get through the airlock. One thing I'm going to need is a console and a simple airlock circuit board. So let's go for that. Okay, so console. I make this look so much easier than it is. Thanks. And then circuit board and just a regular airlock circuit board. We don't need the advanced airlock. The difference between the two, advanced airlock separates areas of 2 separate gases. The regular airlock is only for 1 gas. 1 atmo rather than 2 atmo. Then we need glass for the panel there. Let's get this set up. For me, I'm having a hard time like deciding what to work on because there's just so many things at once that's like, oh god, what comes first? What comes first? And like my brain won't shut up. You know what I mean? Just too busy. All right, so there's that console. We are also going to need the data disk. Let me just put the radiators in there because we're going to need the radiators in there eventually. I think actually yeah, here it is. This is where the piping is. Let me just install that. That's kind of funny. So that's where it's going to be. Now I need to run power into here. So let's send a cable through so I can power it up. I feel like I'm running slow. So, yep, I got the right one right there. Look, oh, touchdown. All right, let's see if that worked. And keep smelting. I love that now all I have to do, analysis paralysis. That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah, it is kind of analysis paralysis. It's like, okay, where's the cable? It's probably behind this wall here. Nope. Oh, is that? Oh, it would be here? Well, we have power here, so that's all I really need. So let's splice into it. Oh, here it is. I found it. This is where we built it. Yeah, this is why I don't add wall panels and stuff until I'm done. Because it hides everything nicely. But I would argue it's just more annoying when it's all nice and hidden, because then you can't actually maintain it. You can't see where it burns out. Blah, 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 yada, yada. All right, this should have power. It does. As evidenced by it has power. The analysis of red, ever so complete. Corner. I do need a gas filter in here so that this knows when it's done. Hello. So that's my next trek. Get a gas filter. What else am I gonna need in here? That's basically it. Gas filter, and then I'm gonna need another active vent to be able to vent out that vacuum room. But gas sensor. I will also need to label stuff. Let me close this door just in case it starts to get hot. Whee! Ah! What is X in real world? Like chlorine gas. Not good stuff for lungs. Alright, let's splice into this. And then I'm gonna have to name it because I now have a bunch of gas sensors on my network. So labeler, vacuum console's fine. Vacuum gas sensor. Vacuum internal composite door. Vacuum external composite door. Vacuum active vent. All right. I believe I never got my data disk. Where does this go? Oh, right here. Okay, I believe that is now set up. I need a data disk to set it up better. And then I need active vent and a few pipes to be able to vent it out. So, do I have an active vent in here? I have the pipes in my backpack, but no. Pew! It took it. He shoots! He scores! And then a passive vent. There's actually a basketball and basketball hoop that you can print. Data disk, data disk, data disk. Here it is. All right, act event. Is that? I guess it's fine. And then another pass event. Of course, I can't really see into this wall at the moment because walls are built to obscure pipes. Please, Day, can you stop cycling? Just freeze over for a minute. Okay, thanks. Oh, they're not even remotely near one another. Yeah, good job, me. My concept, my understanding of three-dimensional space, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Wrench. I'm gonna see if I can't have it, like, float. But I don't have a lot of time until I have to go back inside. Oh, I can't float it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Switching the battery out. Have myself some tomato soup. Some water. And a posture check. You got it, man. You got it. That gantry looks pretty cool in the Venus day. All right, how's my X? 65 kPa X. It's so very little. You might want to get some more ice soon for my water looking low. Is it low? Well, let me see. You could be right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of moles left of water, that's for sure. Not a ton. Yep. I don't have to come back to that. But good call, good eye. What can I do during the day? I guess I could, like, punch out one of these boards. Do you guys want me to go, like, mining underground? I mean, it's daytime and I can't really go anywhere right now. Now, the chances of me actually finding ore is pretty low. And the chances of me, oh man, this music. The chance of me, like, accidentally atmosphere venting myself to death is, all right. If I'm doing that, let me save. Let me save. We'll call this Venus 7 because, you know. What was that noise? It's just music. Music. But it sounds like it's like the game exploding or something. All right, there we go. So yeah, ground, as I've mentioned before, is airtight. So as long as I don't punch a hole into Venus surface, I can mine. Let me top up my mining battery, though. It's at 11%. Yeah, it definitely needs to get topped up. And away we go. Oh, it also is going to reduce the pressure of my base because I'm adding volume, but I am not adding air. So I'm gonna have the initial meter of my mining chamber be clean here. Come on, clean up. Come on. I could do a vertical airlock. They're just a very, very, very annoying to move through. It's going to be one of these, like, I'm just going to, like, put a cap on it. Oh my god, it's so breezy. Shh. Venus, shh. You're too noisy. Why is it... I cannot go... Okay, there it goes. I think I hit bedrock. I can't go down any further. All right, listen here, you stupid ground. Yep. Well, we did it. I hit China. This is my diggy hole. Well, okay. I tried. I think what happened was I just happened to build a base right at the lowest X height, or just about at the lowest X height, which is why I have nowhere to go from here. But what's interesting is, yeah, as you can see, it's totally airtight. You know? And as a result of adding volume, as you can see, the pressure of my base has gone down. It actually calculates the pressure and everything, which is kind of cool, I think. I could store stuff down there, like corpses, potatoes. But I think more realistically, given that I can't actually go anywhere, I'm just gonna fill it in. Because all it serves to do, not to upset you all, but all it serves to do is just make it harder to remove all the X from my my home, because it adds volume and not value. So, with that in mind, bye-bye. Ah! I displaced all that air, and the game was like, "Oh, okay. You had a big old fart, did you?" Yeah, I tried. Obviously, if I dug this way, if I dug to 134 degrees, there would be stuff for me to do, and maybe I do that sometime in the future, but for now, it doesn't make much sense. I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for day. So I'll almost have 100 kPa of X. It's slow. It is slow going. Just filling up my batteries. I could, like, paint stuff. What does white stairs look like? I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. We have mostly a white interior. Thank you all so very much for watching episode 9 of Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, keep in mind that there are a lot of hours yet to air of these streams, but I'd love to have it in the comments if it's relevant. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has all the information that you need. Countdown timers, links to stuff, you know, all that jazz. Well, it's all up there, so go check it out. I'll catch you all on another episode or another stream. Farewell.